We have a new player on the field. The first thing he does is take out the Red Ranger. Episode 8 of Gozyuger. Let's talk about it. Welcome to the Legacy of Nerd. My name is Daniel, and we got episode 8 of Gozyuger, and this is a really, really good episode, so let's talk about it. So, at the end of the last episode, we saw a new player on the field. It's like our evil ranger, Ring Hunter, and he takes out Tyranno Ranger, the Red Ranger. It just shoots him from behind, and dude is down. So one thing I did bring up in the last review that we did was we didn't see him demorph, and we didn't see his ring and his Sword go away and his ring go to the other person that beat him. So I was like, maybe he's still alive. Maybe he still has his own power. But at the beginning of the episode, they pretty much put that away. His Sword just completely dissolves, and we see him turn into his human form, and the ring go to Ring Hunter, who immediately takes it on himself. And then he just like attacks. They actually brought up, how are you just going to shoot someone from behind? And he attacks the rest of the Gozyugers, and like in a weird way too, like with his blaster, almost just like very, very strange. Like, yeah, just like that. So we see him shoot at them, and then he picks up Osai, and he leaves with them. He kidnaps the dude. So Osai's alive, but he just takes off with them. He just completely like, yeah, I'm taking you and all of you with me. And so that is probably the last we'll see of Osai for a while, which I was kind of hoping he would stay around as a mentor at least, but they put that to bed real quick. So we get to the beginning of the episode, and they are at the evil base. Fire Candle is like, what's going on? Who's this new player on the field? And then that statue, which we find out is Taiga June, awakens. And who walks in is the Ring Hunter. And he is basically like her emissary. He's talking about how he's already been collecting rings from her. She's very, very happy. He apparently has like an elevated rank as far as all these bad guys go. Fire Candle is not happy about it. And he just basically like, thank you, my queen. And they kind of go through some of like the rangers he's already taken out. So he's taken out Ninja Steel Red, and he's taken out Gozyuger or Megaforce as well. So those are part of his ring collection that we're finding out right off the bat. Fire Candle is like, get out of my way. And Gyarudo is like, I'm going after GozyuWolf. Fire Candle is like, no, you're not. That's my guy. Ring Hunter Gyarudo is just like, nah, you're not on his level. And it just pisses this guy off. He's just like, get back here. Nah, he is not happy about it. So we get back to the cafe, and this is kind of like a little bit of a side quest, but they are getting ready to deliver coffee, and he takes, I guess it's Gozu Yellow, Gozu Tyranno, takes Gozu Eagle with him, and leaves Red there just on his own, says like, act like a guard dog. Now, this is kind of a little bit side story. We don't really spend a lot of time on this in the episode because the main story has a lot going on. So he's sitting there, he's hanging out, and then we see a person enter the cafe. And if you see real quick, you see that symbol, which is foreshadowing, definitely. But we meet this new person that comes into the cafe, and we learn that this is the brother of Hero, GozyuWolf. This is supposed to be I guess he thought he died. So he is freaking out that he has seen his brother. We got him arriving, and he is just like, I'm alive. I'm here where we can be together again. He says he knows that their parents adopted new kids, but it's okay because, they can do their own thing. So very happy reunion for the brothers. Clearly, GozyuWolf is incredibly happy because he's really had no one for so long. And, yeah, it was like kind of like, I don't know. Once I saw this happen, I was kind of like, we know where the episode is going. But despite knowing where the episode is going, it is still a really, really good episode. I have to say that. So he has an interesting look to him. He's wearing a lot of makeup, has this gray streak through his hair. So they talk a little bit, and we find out that this dude is basically a corporate executive, and he runs the #1 AI innovative company in the world or something like that, but he's number one, of course. So he's showing off his company to his brother. The brother, GozyuWolf, is very, very impressed with all this. He talks about how he's always wanted to be like his brother because his brother was always number one. So here, shows off to his brother a little bit, gives him a very nice plate of sushi, which brother is very, very happy about. GozyuWolf is happy about it, and basically offers him a job. And GozyuWolf is like, perfect, because I don't have a job, and I seem to not be able to keep one very often. So he gets a call from his, I guess, right-hand man, or maybe his assistant, goes over there, and he is not happy with his numbers and tells him he's going to have to punish him. He does that X thing, and the guy's freaking out. And then, yeah, we get that. And then it cuts the scenes. We get back here. We got fire candles attacking. We got blue, yellow, green, and black are already on the scene and trying to defuse the situation. They get back here. This was a little bit before, but they talk about here, like, Gozu Eagle wanted to get something a little bit for Hero. And he was just like, Gozu Yellow was just telling him, like, we're all rivals, so don't get attached. And Gozu Eagle was like, yeah, but it's good to be good to people. It's basically what he says. And it kind of got him thinking. So back here at the battle, they're all battling. Brothers are talking, and this is our reveal. So this is our big reveal, is that his brother is actually the Ring Hunter Gyarudo. And I'm glad and I wish they would have had to maybe drug it out just a little bit longer, but at the same time, it was completely obvious. Like, this character shows up in this episode, Ring Hunter Gyarudo showed up as well. Like, it is very, very clear that the brother was going to be him. I wish they drug it out a little bit, but I guess at the same time, like, I'm happy they sort of got it out of the way very quickly, right? They had this really long talk, and he's basically telling him, like, you need to be your own person. Like, you're always trying to be like me, but you need to be yourself. You need to let the animal out. Like, these guys are supposed to be your rivals. Why are you trying to act like they're your friends? Like, why are you doing this? So he gets into GozyuWolf's head really, really, really bad. And he basically churns GozyuWolf to be on his side. So they have this really, really good talk about all this stuff. And he doesn't want to lose his brother either. Like, I think that's the real base of it, is that GozyuWolf has been alone all this time. He really just wants to, like, have somebody for him. So he turns. Like, the dude turns. Like, he does his whole wolf thing. He starts acting very, very ugly and animalistic. He morphs, and he does like a really weird version of the morph, like, how they have the whole dance in the circle. He just like claps, clap, 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 and then he morphs. Like, that's it. And so he's like not playing around. He attacks the others, and ruthlessly at that. So he's attacking them, just like, hey, we're rivals. Let's stop acting like it. And he goes at them. Brother is very, very happy about this. He's like, I have recruited my brother to my side. It's now just going to be much easier to do what I got to do. Has a pretty cool morph here himself. He has more of a, like, this is supposed to be his gun. So it has like kind of like, he does the clap, but he does like a cocking on the gun. So he has a little bit of a different one himself. Obviously his Tega is very different. So he shows up. I noticed that real quick. His cape is CGI, as you can see that right here. Like, yeah. So they have a CGI cape on him for a bit. Very Batman, very Spawn-like. But yeah, he watches. He basically eggs his brother on for attacking. Fire Candle. He starts attacking Fire Candle. GozyuWolf does, and he's like, I'm gonna take care of this. I'm gonna take care of your Tegazord mecha as well. And he's like, all right. So they call their Tegazord. He calls his mecha, and they fight. While on the ground, Ring Hunter is fighting the other four, and like, dude, like they're no match for him. All four of them, like, he has no issues with this. This comes back to where he's kidnapping the others. He pulls out the rings here. So he pulls out the Ninja Steel and the Mega Force ring, and instead of like taking on the form himself, he shoots out a beam, and he shoots out the people, the Rangers. They are he calls them servants, but they're his slaves. So he has enslaved them, and they fight for him. So instead of, him transforming and taking on their form and having some sort of like Gozyuger element to it, he just sends them himself. So he has them fight. They're here. They're fighting the mecha fight. not going very well for GozyuWolf, and Fire Candle actually wins. Like, he straight up wins. He has him. Basically, he's about to take him out. Has the sword to his throat, to the head, about to take him out. And Fire Candle is just like, nah, you aren't at your best right now. Like, why am I going to fight you right now and try to beat you? This isn't the version of you I want to beat. Like, you're empty inside. You're just a puppet. You're just Ring Hunter's puppet. Why do I want to win this way? And he just walks away, and Red, that just like completely breaks Red here. You can tell here he's just completely broken. So we get back to the fight, and Ring Hunter Gyarudo does this really cool move. He like has his Tegajun, and he's like, it's time to wrap this up. He presses the button, and then he slams it up into the pillar. And he uses the pillar as like stabilization while he uses like his final attack here, and just completely takes it all out. And of course, when the smoke clears, he's gone. So we get back on the ground. GozyuWolf is being surrounded. They're basically saying, you're not part of us right now. This is, you're out. We're not working with you anymore. And they're getting ready to take his ring. So he's surrounded. He's thinking about it. And then he just takes off his ring and throws it away. He says, I never really had a wish to begin with, so I don't need this. And that's where the episode ends. He walks away, and he says he's not part of the Gozyugers anymore. So this episode was so good. I was really surprised at how good it was. I saw some of the previews from the last episode, and I really don't pay attention to them much, but I didn't expect the brother to come in and be a part of this and being the Ring Hunter. I don't know why I didn't think about that. It's like a really obvious, like, they've been talking about his brother in prior episodes as well. So I really like that aspect. I think the Ring Hunter look is really, really good. Like, that is probably like one of the best, evil ranger looks that we've had in a while. As far as like, when I think of like Korag, Void Knight, just like all the other kind of like similar characters that we have had, I think this looks really good. I think the helmet, the only thing I have a little bit of issue is just the gun at the top of the helmet. But other than that, like, it's cool. It kind of reminds me of Red X. Is it Red X from Teen Titans? He has the big X. Kind of reminds me of that a little bit. But yeah, that's just, yeah. But I thought this element of like, the brotherly aspect and the brother being evil, and instead of like going against his brother immediately, he joins him. Like, that is something I did not expect. And I knew like they were all rivals, and that's an aspect, but like, these are our heroes. They're not supposed to be, churned so easily, and he was churned so easily. So really, really thought this episode was really good. Really curious how, like, obviously he's going to rejoin the team in some way, and I'm curious like how they're going to allow it, because he just turned, like, I don't know, if they were one of my team members, I'm like, you just turned on me so easy. Why would I let you come back? So that's my only question going forward for the next episode, is how does he get back on the team when they're just okay with it? Probably just going to have plot armor and just, you're back. Okay, hugs. But I hope it's a little bit more than that. But yes, let me know what you think of the episode. What did you think about the brother being the Ring Hunter Gyarudo? What do you think about the Ring Hunter Gyarudo in general? What do you think about the look? What do you think about Haru just like totally going against his team and, trying to off them immediately once his brother came back? Let me know what you think about the episode in the comments, and I'll see you next time.